Hello YouTube! I am Pinstar and this is Pinstar Plays The Quilts and Cats of Calico. So The Quilts and Cats of Calico is a digital adaptation of a real-life physical board game by the same name. The company that did the digital adaptation of it is the same one behind Wingspan, and you know me and the digital version of Wingspan. I likes it. So we are going to dive into this. It is out now, available. Now, first things first, I want to point out the fact that in this game, we are actually going to get to use our name and game patrons, which is not normally something I get to say for digital board game adaptations, but they have a cat editor, which I have uploaded and created cats for each of our name and game patrons. Now, the interesting thing is this isn't just for show and fluff. I mean, there is a fair amount of show and fluff to this, but there are legitimate things. Like each game, there are 3 randomly chosen cats that will be part of the scoring matrix, and also part of the aesthetics of the board. So when we play our games, we will be pulling from this pool of our patrons, and each will have a different and unique in-game scoring effect. So with that being said, let's dive into our first game. You can set up against other players or the AI. I'm going to do 3 AIs plus myself, 1 on easy, 1 on medium, 1 on difficult. 3 random cats. Let's begin. I'll explain how the game works as we play here. All right, so it looks like our 3 randomly chosen cats for this game is Cameron, Salisbury, Wilkins, and JC. So more on how they're going to work here. So the first things first is this is a hex-based game grid. The main gameplay loop is to grab a hex and sew it onto your quilt, and then each turn you grab a hex, sew it onto your quilt. The sauce of the game comes from the patterns and the matrices that you make. So the first scoring element is one that we have to decide up here. We are offered 4 random scoring design patterns, and we have to choose 3 of them, and then we have to arrange the 3 in any places of these 3 spots. Now, when it says AA, like for this one, AABBCC, there are a total of 6 different possible colors and 6 different possible patterns. What something like AABBCC wants is it wants 2 of one color, 2 of another color, and 2 of a third color. If you get that, you qualify for 1/2 of the bonus here, the blue button. However, you could also do 2 of one pattern, 2 of another pattern, and 2 of a third pattern. That would qualify as well. And if you get both of those, if you do two copies of each color of 3 different colors and 2 copies of 3 different patterns, then you score the gold bonus, the 11 here. It's obviously a lot harder to get that, but it gives you more points if you can pull that off. The second way you score additional points is by doing 3 or more colors touching each other. So say a light blue, and a light blue, you'd be able to earn a button, which is worth 3 extra points. If you get a button of each color, you get a free rainbow button, which is also worth 3 more points. Lastly, you have the cats. Each cat, randomly drawn, has 2 different patterns that they like. And if you arrange these patterns into, collections per cat. So for example, Cameron Salisbury's pretty picky. He wants stripes or this little mini leaf pattern. And if you can get either 7 stripes or 7 mini leaves together touching each other in one big block, then you'll attract Cameron and he'll give us 11 points. Meanwhile, Wilkins, a little less picky, but worth a bit less. If we can get a triangular pattern of either of these 2, then we get a 3-pointer. So it is up to you how you go for the different scores here. Now, being that we're going to be doing some or some pattern spamming here, I'm probably gonna get the AAAABB one, because this wants to be surrounded by a lot of the same thing. And yeah, you like stripes? All right, you know what? We're gonna go AAAABB. With the idea is I'm probably gonna start collecting stripes, because the panels on the sides count for combo bonuses. So we do a bunch of stripes along here, and that will give us up to 7. Now up here, we need to think of a BB. Actually, you know what, this one... So this one's tough. This one is all different colors and all different patterns, which, since we're going for a lot of duplications on this side, this one might actually be more viable, like, say, up here. And then since this one doesn't want any duplications, AA, BB, C, D, we're going to have the C and the D up here, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, I think is the smart move here. Okay, now we are randomly given 2 tiles here, and the way play proceeds is that we pick one of these 2, place it, and then draw one from the 3 face-ups here. Now, for here, I want to plan out what I want here. I think we're going to do 2 light blues to do either the AA or BB part here. This floral is actually a 3-fer. If we do another floral down here, like with here, then we'll attract Wilkins. So I'm going to put it right there. And then because I want to start collecting stripes, I'm going to grab the purple stripes. Then our opponents grab a tile and play a tile for each of them. You can see what they're going for and what they've... All right, so they played a tile over here. There, he played one up here. And they played one over here. Everyone's board is slightly different in the sense that the edges are different, but they still have, and they've been offered slightly different scoring ones, but the scoring matrices are always in the 3 same places here. Okay, we are not being offered stripes, but we are offered another light blue floral pattern, which is perfect, pun intended. And actually, if we can get another purple stripes here, we can triple off of this purple. So we're going to go right here. We're going to grab that blue. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. The cats, if you turn off the nighttime mode, will actually get up and walk around and walk over your board. It's actually quite adorable. And these are the 3 scoring cats. They won't actually disrupt any of your play area, but yeah. All right, so here I'm going to do that. And, oh wait, we need it in a triangular pattern. That's right. Well, that's okay. We can do a triangular pattern with one more down there. But for now, we have 3 light blues, so we get to sew on the light blue button. We earn the light blue button. Excuse me. So that's worth 3 extra points. And if we get one more floral pattern down here, then we're golden. Since we are going to... What's our thing? So JC wants the fern pattern. We can do more fern pattern up here, like combo off of this. I'm gonna take... There we go. Well, we can get our next one of these down here. And actually we can do a pink combo with that. So I'm going to do that. Who does polka? Yeah, we're really going to go for a polka dot pattern. So we're going to grab you. There's more stripes. That's good. So here, by putting this here, not only do we get the 1, 2, 3 pink button, but we get the triangular Wilkins bonus. Also, the other part is you can't reuse patterns that are already claimed. Like if we were to put another flower pattern up here, we would not get another triangular bonus because it's touching one of the same cat. Yeah, we have tons of stripes that we got to get, so let's just grab stripes while we can. All right. There's another possible Wilkins pattern with these two up here, but the colors don't really play nicely, and I need to be mindful of what colors and patterns we're going for up here. Although it would work because we're only going to have one copy of it over here. So yeah, I suppose we could do that. I'm just wondering, where do I put my yellow over here? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is actually a good spot for it because then we could triple up the yellows this way. And if we sacrifice the color ring for this and just go for unique patterns here, which is still worth 10 points, we could go for a double on green. So I think I'm going to do that. And good that they're leaving me these extra patterns here. So I'm going to put you here, and so that we could potentially combo off of the purple while still maintaining the pattern, we'll grab that purple one. Now I need to make sure to leave myself enough room to get the 6 ferns. If I do here, we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I'm gonna have to ruin both halves of this if we go for ferns here. So maybe we don't go for ferns, because that's gonna be a little bit over committing to it. Because we're gonna need unique patterns for each of these if we're gonna pull this off. All right, we do have more stripes. All right, let's just go for our triple up here. And we got 2 out of the 3 for our purple pin. Yeah, let's get more stripes. Now I also need to decide what my BB pattern is going to be, because the AAAA is going to be stripe, 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 stripe. Because we already know we've got 1 here, we got 2 more here, we're going to get 1 more here, so these 2 need to be unique. Or 2 of something else. But I don't know what, if we can pull any other pattern shenanigans off. And we're not going to get another pink pin out of this, because same thing is if you're adjacent to a pink button pattern, you don't get another whole one just for making a separate 1, 2, 3. They need to be separate from each other. Yeah, so we take you. I mean, we might as well put it part of the same deal, because this could give us a potential purple pattern here. If we get purple stripes. The alternative is to make, no, we want to incorporate this stripe down here, so we're good. We could do purple ferns. Again, I don't want to go for the fern bonus though. Yellow dots aren't going to do anything for me. This won't pattern easily. We could go for just a yellow 1, 2, 3, even if we don't get the pattern bonus. That might be viable. And then we do a purple up here. Still on the lookout for purple stripes right here. Okay, so here, so the yellows are going to be the you know, AA or BB, because we're going to have 2 yellows here. And I think yellow polka dots is fine because we're not going for patterns on this one. And just, we need something purple up here. Pattern really doesn't matter. And we are going for one of each pattern on here. So that gives us 1, 2, 3 for yellows. Greens? No, we need different. Well, this could be a different pattern for our unique pattern bonus here. And that does cue into Wilkins. If we put you here, no, then we'd need. Actually, if we put you here, no, that would ruin the 1, 2, the AABB. This could be tough. Because I want to try and sneak in a Wilkins bonus. The only way to do that. Yeah, we'd have to ruin this one. Decisions. I mean, the others are not great. I mean, no, because we need a different pattern if we're going to preserve that. We want a green one up here, but we need a different pattern to it. Yeah, none of these are really good. I mean, we could go for another light blue here. We could just go for another yellow 1, 2, 3. Because this, we could go for 1, 2, you know, AABBCC pattern instead of color. Yeah, you know what? We'll do that. I might be able to get a 3-fer of yellows here. Although, no, we're not going to, because we already have a 3-fer here, and you can't touch the other kind, so, bah. Alright, I think we're going to just bite the bullet, and, yeah, we're not going to be able to get another JC. I think what we do here... Yeah, we go for this, just for the unique pattern. And then we're going to grab this one for the purple color up here. Blue stripes. All right. I will, as long as one of my opponents doesn't take that one. All right. Good. We got more stripes. All right. So that goes up here. It doesn't matter if you make it with a 4 or even a 5. You still only get 3 points. But we have gotten buttons for 4 of our 6 colors. If we get a green and a blue button, then we will be rewarded. And right here is a potential green, so we should build for a blue if we can. And here's our blue stripes. Unfortunately, this blue is blocked off, so we can't really get that. But I'll probably put the blue stripe over here. and then maybe go blue, blue. I do wish we got a purple stripe though. That would be nice. The alternative is to get the purple here and then just make this our BB pattern and then just get more light blue stripes somewhere else. That might be more viable. And plus we could get another light blue pin. Oh wait, what am I doing? Yeah, unfortunately this pattern is another 7 first, so we're not going to be able to get it. I really should get this this stripes one. The only problem is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, this is going to be a little bit over. Well, actually no. If we put it here, we're going to need even more stripes, unless we put a stripe down here. But then that's overkill. So we really do need a purple stripe. I mean, we could go stripe hunting up here and hook it up to this. But then that's going to ruin this. We only want one stripe pattern touching this one. If at all. No, actually at all. All right, we'll take that for the stripes, one way or the other. We'll see what we can get. I do want to get this blue polka dot because I want to see if I can get the rainbow badge, because a blue and a blue here will get me that, and a green here will get me that. So what do I do with these light blue straps? I might give up on the purple one because we already have a purple button. So that gives us Cameron Salisbury 11 points for our stripe matrix here. We take the dark blue. Now we need a green that's a unique pattern. Oh, there's our purple. Well, never mind. There's our purple stripes. We got greedy. We got greedy. Damn. All right. Well, here we know we can finish the dark blue because we can put the other dark blue up here. We're still hunting for a green unique pattern. I mean, we could go for a real late polka dot push, but then we would be sacrificing this because we'd have to extend our polka dots through here. I mean, unless we go for colors. So far, we have not ruined this space for unique colors. We have 3 unique colors touching it. Not that we have polka dots being offered to us. We also still need to determine what pattern are we going for. I mean, more stripes is not going to help us out. That's going to be a green, one way or the other, if we're going to go strictly for colors. So we need a yellow and a purple, as one of these two needs to be yellow or purple. How many of these are left? Colors, so 6 yellows left. So there's one other yellow fern left. Yeah, we can do ferns. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, unfortunately, we're going to be one short of attracting JC here. Even if we did all ferns here, because we're one space short. But still. Yeah, but we don't want the stripes along here. We do want stripes up here. We're going to grab the purple stripe. There's our green, and that's a unique pattern green. No! I needed that green. No, don't give me the green fern. God dang it. Well, actually, no. If we do green here, then we ruin our color bonus. But we're still in the running for pattern bonus. But if we take one of these two, we already have the fern pattern, so that ruins that bonus. I really needed that fancy leaf pattern. This one I am not hopeful for. Well, we have 2 light blues, 2 yellows. We could grab a green and throw it down here, and that would, by color, satisfy the A, A, B, C, D. Maybe not for patterns, but we could do that. But I need a green unique pattern. I already have stripes. God dang it. I have purple stripes down here. So this would wreck it for both halves, because it would be a double green and a double stripes. So we wouldn't get any of these points. We would just get the 3 for the 3 greens. All right, well, you know what? We're going to get that. So colors qualify, but the patterns do not. So we get the lower of the 2, which is fine. 5 points is nothing to sneeze at. Still need to decide what pattern we're going to go for here. What pattern? So we got the fancy pattern. Can't be stripes. Can't be. It's got to be these, actually. I'll take that just as an emergency. Yeah, that pattern is what we need, but in green, please. Green stripe, no good. Ugh. All right, so we'll go flower, flower, and then we needed that green fancy pet tile. I don't know if there's more of them left in the. But which one are we taking here? Because we don't have another one of those too, and you have to play one. You can't not play one. What color are we missing here? Yellow. Actually, we want the yellow up here. Oh, we're missing pink is what we're missing. All right, we'll take the pink as an emergency backup. Green floral. All right, so here's what we do. We will sacrifice this, because we're going to lose both that and that, in order to gain this. Because the alternative, well, if we get this, what do we need for here? We need the fancy, but we don't have the fancy leaf pattern. So we're going to have to sacrifice it no matter what. So we're going to take the three-point consolation prize. Oh, and actually that gives us our rainbow badge. So more than just a consolation prize. Yeah, we're going to fail this one. Burk. Color fails. Now it checks for patterns. Unique, 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 unique. Double stripe. So failed that one. But then we take this green right here, and that will satisfy by patterns the AAAABB. Yeah, fails for colors. 4 of one, 2 of another, succeeds on patterns. 50 points. All right, now the AIs just take their last turns and we'll see who comes out on top. 54. Dang it. We got beat. We did not get as many cat tokens as I normally would in a game. But still, I mean, it's good that their high-level AI is the competent one. We will try again. So if you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, it's been Pinstar signing out. See ya.